I'm going back to a time when we...
No, thank you very much. Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
It was sponsored by a beer company, so we don't remember very much of it.
Yeah, it was our first time in Bilbao, I think. So you just, you see the... I guess the main thing is you drive into town and you see the museum, the Guggenheim, and you just think, I'm going to enjoy this town. If it's got a building that's that insane, then it's going to be a fun town. So yeah, some good restaurants, some good tapasy type food, and more of the same this time.
That's pretty good. It's lovely. I was saying before we started the interview that Spain has been incredibly kind to us. Because when we started out, we were just trying to find any fans, one or two fans would have been good. and so every time that we've been to another country, in another place in the world, and discovered there are even more fans of Keane, it's great. But particularly in Spain, there's always a great atmosphere. People seem to have really connected with the sort of heart and the soul of our music. So we always love coming here, and it's great. Oh, I have to give up.
That's when we know we've blown it,
Yeah, I don't know. We'll probably be a bit sad, to be honest, if that does happen.
It's great, your career.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, we don't live for that kind of thing, so I'm sure it'll hurt a bit if it doesn't happen. But it won't be the end of the world. It wouldn't necessarily be the end of Keane. I hope it wouldn't.
Yeah, it's just a bonus. You make the best record you think you can make, and you hope that people like it. But I don't know. It's crazy. If you told us, we would ever have one number one, we would never believe you. I think yesterday was 14 years since our first gig ever. And, it feels like a long time ago, but we were just...
a long time ago.
Yeah, we were bumbling our way through. We had no idea. We were, just friends who loved music, and we thought we'll just go and play it and see if anyone comes. And we've had the same sort of bumbling, chaotic attitude ever since. We're not very organised. We just sort of do what we feel is right, and thankfully people seem to like it.
Well, this guy Jesse, he joined us for a couple of gigs, and then we've not been able to get rid of him.
Yeah, he was like, "Shall I just stay? I'll come to the next rehearsal, and then I'll just come on this tour with you, and I'll come to the studio and make this record with you." And we've never invited him. We don't actually like him.
No.
But he doesn't really fit in. He's not very funny. He smells quite a lot, and I don't know why. We're just too polite. It's like when that drunk guy is talking to you in the bar, and you can't. You're too polite to tell them to fuck off. That's Jesse. And
Yeah. We really love him, as you can tell. He plays all right, yeah.
He's good.
He's just about bad enough to play in Keane.
He used to be really good, but now he's just sort of average.
We brought him down, yeah. Well, it was just an accident. It was an accident. We had a guitarist, as you said. We had 4 people, then we're 3, and now we're 4 again. But we had a guitarist. We basically were just we were a rip-off of somewhere between sort of U2 and Radiohead, which was a kind of nice place to be, but we were kind of pretty derivative and not very original as a band. And then our guitarist left. Tim wrote a load of great songs, and we had to find a way of doing them without a guitar. So that's how the sound of Keane developed into what it became. Tim playing the piano, Richard playing the drums, me singing, and it's not changed dramatically since then. We certainly experimented with the individual sounds, what we do, and with the third album I guess we used a lot of different instruments, but it's not changed dramatically.
I think Tim writes most of the songs on the piano, not all of them, but most of them, and that's sometimes where they just seem to sound best. There is a book by an artist called Tracy Emin about the place she grew up in, and she called the book Strange Land, and that's sort of the area that we all grew up in as well. So that was sort of her name for it, but it just seemed appropriate for the sort of crazy journey that is your life. For everyone, life is different to what you expect when you're a kid, or more complicated, or just weirder. And I think this record looks back at where we're from, but also looking forward at how you experience that life and where you go with it, and the excitement of the possibilities of the future. It's interesting.
Don't know, really.
Is it the most Brit-pop album we've ever? That's
It's
a
British
good.
and it's pop.
Yeah, I mean, we love pop music. We were, we were starting out as a band when Britpop was happening, so I'm sure it's in our blood. And yeah, I think our instincts are to make pop music that is, good, catchy 3.5 minute songs. So yeah, I think the good end of pop is really magical.
We've got some European festivals like this one, obviously, and then we take a bit of time off. Then we're all over the place.
Yeah, we're
literally.
going to Asia and all over the world, and then we come back to Europe in November. I think we're playing in Pamplona and Barcelona and Madrid, part of a massive European tour, which is going to be great fun. So, if you couldn't make it to this one, come and see us then. Hi, I'm Richard.
I'm Tom, we're from the band Keane, and you are watching BFM.